Hello Leo and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 20th of December 2020. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Leo, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective. We start your weekly reading with the Page of Swords, and the pages for me are the messengers of the tarot. And the message the Page of Swords brings is one about new ideas. Your curiosity is piqued at the moment. You've got a thirst for knowledge. You're researching, you're exploring new ways, in particular about communication. And look, this can be taken two ways. In a very mundane sense about technology and communications, perhaps you want to upgrade your devices or your apps, your software, your things like that. But the other side of communication is your self-expression, talking the talk. How do you express yourself in the world? So again, exploring some new ideas, new ways about communicating your own self-expression in this world at large is the message of the Page of Swords. Very interesting, Leo. Let us get all the cards on the deck. We'll find out a little bit more about the need for this upgrade of your communication skills, if that is the case for anybody out there. The card at the bottom of the deck this week is the Justice card, and this is the Libra card if that resonates with anybody out there. And here we have Lady Justice with the Sword of Truth in one hand and the Scales of Balance in the other, speaking about fairness, truth, cause and effect. This card also does have a legal connotation to it. So if you are involved in any legal matters, the outcome is likely to be in your favour when this card appears. But there's something here for me where this is the overarching energy about a truth for you at the moment, Leo, especially with that Page of Swords being down there. There's a truth. You're trying to find your own truth, how to express your own truth. Perhaps your truth is your true path to walk. It could be voicing something you're very passionate about, but you don't feel that you're able to do so. It also could just be how you find your place in the world at the moment, Leo. So use this beautiful energy of justice there to help you find ways of expressing your voice, your truth into the world. The Five of Swords is crossing you this week, Leo. And the Five of Swords is a card that often signifies some conflict around you at the moment, some arguments, some disagreements. It can sometimes signify sort of a competition, your competitive side, Leo, because it's also a card that represents winning at all costs. As you can see here, the two guys in the background here, they've dropped their swords. They're walking away from this fight. They've had enough. Here you are in the forefront, being the victor, collecting all their swords. But what have you done to win at all costs here of this argument, this conflict, this competition that you're in at the moment? And with it crossing this Page of Swords, this is sort of linking for me about your words. Perhaps just be a little bit careful with your words this week, Leo. Don't fly off the handle. Really temper the words that you are speaking, because I have a feeling they're going to cut through something. And while your message may well be conveyed, I don't know if that's the right approach for you this week. So just be aware of that. You've got the Four of Swords in your past position as well. So the 4 and 5, you've only got swords at the moment on the deck, but certainly the 4 and 5. So some synchronicities going on. But the 4 of Swords is known as the Truce card. And this is in your past. And this is a card that symbolizes the need for rest, relaxation, recuperation. It is sitting in your past position, but I feel this is the recent past, the last few weeks. I don't feel this is a long-term, energy. It could well perhaps be. I think everybody after 2020 is absolutely deserving of some recuperation, some rest and relaxation. But this card also signifies that while you're taking this R&R break, to start to meditate, to contemplate on what the next steps are. Here we have the soldier at ease. He's sought sanctuary in the church here. He's laying his swords down to rest. There is a pause in the battle, and he uses this time not only to recuperate, but also to contemplate what the next steps are. He will need to get back up and take his sword and go, back outside to the battle sooner or later. So use this. You've been using this time in the past, and I'm feeling this is like the last 2 or 3 weeks to really contemplate what the next steps are for you to move forward into the battle of life here, because it brings you into the Page of Swords. And again, this is all about your communication, your words, how you express yourself. The Seven of Cups in your grounding position this week, Leo. And the Seven of Cups is the card about choices, choices, choices. It's the smorgasbord of opportunities here. The all-you-can-eat buffet of opportunities open up to you at the moment. But the Seven of Cups is a little bit of a tricky card because it's also a card about illusion. So if you look very carefully at all those cups, there are some things in those cups that you probably don't want. It is an opportunity you can take. But for instance, you might not want the serpent up there in the corner or the devil down here. So with this card comes the warning, I guess, of choose wisely, because whatever opportunities you bring into your life at the moment are going to be with you for a while. The other phrase that I use with this particular card is not all that glitters is gold. So again, choose wisely, work out really what you want in your life for the long term, because these are the choices and opportunities being presented to you at the moment. The Three of Cups in your crowning position this week, Leo. Now, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration, in particular around friendships, groups, collaborations that have been really successful. And when I use the word collaboration, my mind always goes to a work setting, but yes, that can be the case, but you can collaborate in other ways. You can collaborate with your partner, your family, your community, a sporting group, all sorts of things in life you can collaborate. But this is a card that's absolutely suggesting that success has come to you through these collaborations. It hasn't come to you through your solo work. There's a strength in this group, in this collaboration, and this is what you are celebrating. Again, I feel this is about a collaboration of communication. I feel this reading's all about communication for you, Leo, and what is working for you and what is not working for you. And, we go back to this Page of Swords, bang smack in the middle, saying there are new ideas coming to you. Be curious, go out and find what's working for you, what's not. The Eight of Pentacles is in your outcome card this week. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card about the apprentice becoming the master. This is a card about you having developed your skills. You have practiced, you have repeated, you have been routined, you've been focused, you've been disciplined. Here you are carving away all these pentacles, your clothes are all ragged, you've been sitting there for days and nights. But you have now become the master pentacle carver of the village, so to speak. Word has spread of your mastery of being able to carve pentacles here. So whatever the carving pentacles means to you, you have developed a skill. And perhaps this is, again, all about communication. Perhaps you have been developing your skills in communication, how you communicate, how you express your ideas, your voice, your truth in this world. And you're becoming the master at the end of this. As again, I go back to the Justice card here. This, I'm really feeling, is about your truth. It's about your voice, your path at the moment, and how to express that. As always, Leo, I like to take one final message just to summarise the weekly readings. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. Let's get this final message out for you, Leo. Final message for Leo, please. There it is. Right up your alley, Leo, the Lion Spirit. It is the number 37. And the message Lion Spirit brings is be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. Be a humble leader. Let us see what other messages the wonderful Lion Spirit has for you this week. The Lion Spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in your unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. The Lion Spirit knows there is a great savannah before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership. All your relationships will flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Leo. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.